ABC1 to ABC2. Okay, that is what I am going to do. Okay, for that ABC1 and ABC2 should be ready, no? Okay, ABC1, ABC2 I created these two folders. I am going to check now inside the ABC1, whatever I created that day, no? Folders, subfolders, files. Everything is there or not? Now that I'm going to check. Okay. So to see the content of the ABC1, I just moved to ABC1 by typing CD ABC1. Okay. I came to ABC1 now. Okay. You remember we typed tree to see the nesting of the directories. Okay. So inside the ABC1, when I type to show the tree structure, I get this hierarchy of the folders. Tree will show only hierarchy of nested folders, not files, Okay. So inside the D drive, I created MIDIR. Inside the MIDIR, we created ABC1. Inside ABC1, I have A directory. Inside A directory, B directory. Inside B directory, I have C directory. So all these three directories are not in same level. That means all these the three directories I did not create directly inside the ABC1. Okay, I created A within ABC1, and then B within A, C within D. That's why I'm calling this as a nested directories, or we can say nested subdirectories. Nested subdirectories of ABC1 directory. Okay, I checked all the directories are there or not. I should check the files also, because you remember within A directory, I created AA.txt. Within B directory, I created BB.txt. Within C directory, I created CC.txt. Isn't it? So that also I have to check. Now within the ABC1, I will type a dir. Now the dir will show that, the dir is showing that within the ABC1, I have A. Okay, A directory. Okay, I just move to A directory. I type dir to see the inner content of A. I confirmed that within A directory, I have B directory and also AA.txt file. Okay, within A directory, I have B directory and also AA.txt. Okay. Now I will move to B directory, because B directory is inside A directory. Okay, so now I came to B directory. I am going to see what are the inner content of B directory. Inside the B directory, I have C directory and also bb.txt file. Inside the B directory, I have C directory and also bb.txt file. Okay. Now I will move to C drive. I will see what are the content of the C directory. Within the C directory, I have cc.txt, because inside C again another directory I did not create. Okay, nesting is completing, ending here with the C directory. Inside the C directory, I created only cc.txt. Okay, so I confirmed all the hierarchy nested directories, whatever created, and files, everything is there inside the ABC1. Okay. You also check ABC1 and ABC2. ABC2 should be empty directory. Okay. ABC1 should have all ABC directories, one within another, and aa.txt, bb.txt, cc.txt files. All these should be there. You just confirm. I will clear the screen and then I will type the xcopy command. Okay. To type the xcopy command, I have to come out. I have to go to D drive. Okay. Because I came inside the C directory. Okay. Students, you do this and just to verify, confirm that ABC1 with the appropriate content you have or not, and ABC2 should be empty directory. This ABC1 and ABC2 should be there in D drive or some other drive, but you have to remember that. I created within the D drive, there is a directory mydir, and within mydir, I put ABC1 and ABC2. Okay. After completing, let me know. Make it fast, but students, you verified ABC1 and 2 are there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Students, everybody is performing. Those who are there in the meeting, performing the practical, doing the practical. Are you all doing the practical? Everybody? Okay. You're not getting. My voice is audible or I'm speaking very slowly. Okay. During last practical, we created two folders, two directories. During last practicals, we created two directories. Okay, ABC1 and ABC2. I told you to create. Okay. And ABC2 should be the directory. It should be as it is. Okay. Inside the ABC1, what are the directories we created? We created A directory A within ABC1 directory. Okay. And then we went inside the A directory. We created another directory which is called B. So where B will be inside A will be inside ABC1. Remember. And then we went inside the B directory. We created C directory. Okay. So these are hierarchy of directories. Not all these directories are directly inside ABC1. Within ABC1 A, within AB, within BC. Okay. And apart from this, we created three files also. Three files, text files. Okay. Within A directory, we created AA.txt as a file. Within B directory, we created bb.txt as another file. Within C directory, we created cc.txt. Okay, you know how to create files, directories, and all. Okay, even during last practical, you did not. Now you have to do this. You have to create. Okay, students, you have to do. Okay, today mostly I will create the assignment to post all your practicals. Okay, even if you did not write the explanation also okay, but I will tell you to post all the assignment, so everyone should perform the practicals. Okay, in between I may check also, I may ask you to share your screen and see. All should perform the practicals. Okay, so these are the files and directories now ready. Okay, carefully, is this clear what you have to do? Okay. What about others?
You want to
Yes,
take the
sweetie.
screenshot?
You last time you did not take. I said you to take, no, last time. No, X copy we did not perform. That's why you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you have to take. You have to take the screenshot of this. In that, mainly what you have to show this by typing tree. No, you should show that all these are inside ABC1. This is very important. This is one thing. Here you are showing all the directories. And then using tree, you can't show the files, no, aa.txt, bb.txt, and all you can't show. So for that, you are typing dir. Okay, students, please listen. First, you have to create all these directories inside the ABC1 directories and files. As I said, no, you have to create in ABC1. Now ABC1 is completely ready with all the subdirectories and files. Okay. After this, you have to type tree command and show within ABC1 all these directories are there. Okay. By typing tree command, you have to show these are the hierarchies of directories which are there in ABC1. After that, to show the files, to show just files which you are created in ABC1, you have to type dir being in ABC1. Being in ABC1, how I type the dir? It is showing A is there. A directory is there. Okay. This you have to do. And then you have to go to A. Why? Because inside B, what is there, you have to show, right? So by typing cda, you are going inside A directory. Being in A directory, you are typing dir. Okay. Now, once again, being in A directory, you typed dir. It showed that what are the files and directories are there in A. What are there? B directory and aa.txt file. Okay. This you have to show by typing. Okay. And then now you showed inside A what and all there. Now you have to show inside B what and all there. No. For that you have to move to CD B. You came to B directory. Being in B directory, you have to type dir to display the content of B. It is showing that it is inside this, inside B, bb.txt and C. Okay. And then again you are moving to C, because inside C, what is there you want to see. Okay. So inside the C directory, you're going inside the C directory and you're typing dir inside the C directory. It is showing that you have only cc.txt file inside the C directory. Okay. Till this you complete and take the snapshot. Okay. But we did not use any new command here. Okay. To use the xcopy, all these are doing. To perform the xcopy command, we are ready with the two folders, ABC1 and ABC2. Remember. Okay. Now you created ABC1 completely. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I want to type the xcopy command. Now I'm going to type the xcopy command. To type the xcopy command, I'm going to D drive. Okay. I'm going to D drive. Okay. So by typing cd slash, I came to directly D drive. I said no, directly typing cd slash backward slash, you can go to the volume. So I came to the volume. Okay. Now I just clear the screen. I am going to clear the screen. Till this everybody typed, you should be there in D now. D or anything, whatever it is. But you remember, being in a volume, you're going to type the xcopy. Okay. I just clear the screen. Yes, I cleared the screen. I'm going to type the xcopy. What is the use of the xcopy? Xcopy is using the xcopy command. Through single command, we can copy and paste. That means we can copy all the nested files and folders. Okay. All the files, nested files and folders, we can copy in one step using xcopy. Okay. Xcopy, we are going to type some switches. Okay. Xcopy slash what and all should be copied. Okay. Subdirectories, if the subdirectories are there, that should be copied. If empty directories are there, that should be copied. If proper directories with content are there, that should be copied. Okay, copied from where? It should be copied from where? From the location D drive slash my dir slash ABC1. So from ABC1, I have to copy this content, whatever content is there in ABC1, I want to copy to ABC2. Okay. So D colon slash my dir slash ABC2. Okay. So now what is this command? Xcopy. Copy all the subdirectories, empty directories, proper directories from this location to this location. From this location to this location. Okay. I just press enter. Invalid parameters. X copy. Here switches should be, this is the common mistake we make. Switches, see path always in this in MS DOS, path should be backward slash. Switches should be forward slash. Switches should be forward slash. Okay. Complete path you have to give. You have to give complete path. That's it. Okay. That's why for safer side we have to give complete path. Okay. So now I am going to see, please here listen. This is forward slash. Okay. But path when you write you have to type a backward slash. But in Linux it is ulta, vice versa. Okay. It is asking only to copy the files, not directories. Okay, here only we got confused. So aa.txt should be copied, yes. Okay, bb.txt should be copied, yes. cc.txt should be copied, yes. So 3 files copied. Now I have to go and check whether all these hierarchy of files and folders have been copied to ABC2 or not. Okay, I have to check that. Okay. So what I will check, how I will check, I can go to my dir slash ABC2 because that is my destination, no? Where it should be copied. Okay. So I'm moving to CD ABC2. I'm inside ABC2. Okay, so here being here, I can type just dir. Inside dir, it is showing that, sorry, inside ABC2, it is showing that A is there. I will go to A, inside the A, to see the inner content of A. Okay, yes, inside the A, I have B and aa.txt. Okay, B directory, but aa.txt is a file. These two I have within A directory. I will go to B directory and I will see the its inner content of the B directory. Okay, so inside the B, I have bb.txt and C. I will go inside C. I will see the inner content of C. I have cc.txt. Okay, so all the files and folders are there or copied from ABC1 to ABC2. Okay, this I confirmed. Okay, so this entire thing you have to take the screenshot to show only the xcopy command. Okay, before typing xcopy command, you have to show that within ABC1 everything is there. After copied, you have to show in ABC2 now everything is there. Okay, all the files and folders are there in ABC2. All this you have to take screenshot, but on the top of the screenshot, you will type only one command. That is what? That is xcopy. Okay, so we performed only one command. Okay, not more than that. Now. Okay, all of you complete this and then tell to me. We will move to next. Students, are you all doing it? Okay.
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yes, students, done.
Done.
Okay. I just clear the screen. Okay. And I just come back. I came to D drive. I just clear. Okay. Clear the screen. Now we are going to see more command, more. Name of the command is more, more. Okay. Now what is the use of the command? Suppose you have created file which has a scrollable content. That means more than one number of pages, the content is there, the file content is there. Okay. Here, what you will do, you have to, when you display the file here on the command prompt, you have to use the scroll bar to scroll down and see. Okay. Or up arrow, down arrow, like that. Okay. Just pressing enter button, you want to go to next pages, next page. Okay, by pressing only enter button. Okay, then you will use more command. Okay, to see the lengthy file page by page, you will use what? More command. To see the lengthy file content page by page, you will use more command. Okay, so but to perform the more command, we need a file which has a, the content uh, with more than one number of pages. Okay, so I created a file called chapter. Okay, so now I am just showing the content of the file, which is only 1 2 3. Okay, that means every line should be identified using different content. Okay, chapter Oh, where I typed chapter. Okay, I typed chapter. I created that file within my dir. Okay, so I have to go to my dir. Let me check the CD. Hmm. This file is there. Chapter.txt already I created. Why I created? To perform the more command only, because I need a file which has lengthy content, scrollable content. Okay. So that content is there in this file, chapter.txt. Now you can also create chapter.txt. Okay. What content you will type? Wait, I will show you the content of chapter.txt. Chapter.txt. Okay. You know that type command will display the content of the file. See, this is the content. I just created chapter 1, chapter 1. Inner content of chapter.txt will be chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 40 I typed. 35 you typed it is enough. Up to 35 I typed. Okay. So like this, you have to create a file. You know how to create file. I did not create file now because already I created. But you have to create file. Okay. How will you create file? Inside my dir only, I have ABC1, ABC2 and chapter 1. Okay. If you want, you can also create in the same way. Within my dir, you create a chapter.txt or any file. Okay. But how will you create file? Copy space con chapter.txt. Copy space con chapter.txt. Okay. If you type copy con space chapter.txt or any file name, press enter. It will ask you to enter the inner content of the file. Okay. You will type like this chapter 1. Only you copy the chapter and paste it in below line and type only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, till 35. Okay. 35 or 40 because that is depending on your font size. Okay. I just increase the font size, no, to show to you. Now my screen font size is not default font size. Okay. So if you increased, then you should also create what? Chapter 35 or you create till chapter 40. Okay. And after you typed till chapter 40, what you have to do? Control Z. Okay. To come out of that. Control Z to come out of that. This simply, students, you have to create one file. That file should have the content more than one page. Okay. So type chapter.txt. The type command is to display the content of the file. But before this, you must have created the file. How will you create file? Copy space con space file name with extension. Here mine is chapter.txt. Copy space con space chapter.txt. Enter. It will ask you to enter all this. You enter all this. And then to come out of this, you have to press Control Z. Okay, now the chapter file is ready with content. It will take time. To do by the time I just type the command, but I did not press enter. Okay, I'll just type. Okay. Students, you understand no, what I said? You have to create a chapter.txt. The inner content of the chapter.txt should be more than one page content. Yes, yes, Adar, rightfully. No, no, if you want to copy the content, uh, you can uh, you can even notepad command, no? Using notepad, you can open and you can separately create a file. Okay. You know, no, using even we can create document file also being in outside. Okay, create Word file, create a Word file in Windows and copy paste it. Okay, that then being in command prompt, you no need to create. No, you can type only this type chapter, that means file name. So the content will be displayed here. How usually in Windows you will create the Word file. Like that you create and call the file here. Okay, that is also you can do. But this just to understand every line is different. No? Why I typed this? Because when I'm moving page by page, no, you know that previous page may 26 may end war. So next page will start in 27. So to differentiate that. But paragraph, if you typed, you will not, you will not see the difference. No, you have to see the difference when you're executing the command. That is why this. Or otherwise, even if you're not typing chapter also, it is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, you type till 40. That is okay. Because every line should have different identifiable content and some sequence also. If it is there, it would be nice, no? When you see the content page by page. So you will know in the previous page in which number it ended, in the next page which number it will start. That you can do. Students done or doing it?
Ma'am, I have created chapter 25, till chapter 25. Then what to do after that?
Wait. Others? Others? After this, you will type this because when you want to display anything page by page, you have to say what should be displayed page by page. No? Hmm? So here, when you use more command, you will use along with the type command. Okay. So type chapter.txt. I want to type means I want to display the inner content of chapter 1.txt. Okay. And display in the command prompt itself. But that should be displayed page by page. Here, what I did, this is one command, type is one DAS command, more is another DAS command. When you want to concatenate two, we can't say concatenate, when you want to type more than one command together, you have to use pipeline. Okay, this is pipeline. Okay, this will be there in your keyboard. Okay, so you have to display pipeline and then you have to type another command. I'm going to press enter. If I press enter, first page content will be displayed. I press enter key only. Okay. See here it is coming more. If you want to go more, then again enter. Okay. So now only pressing the enter key, I need to scroll down. I can navigate the page. Okay, this is the use of the more command. You just type this also once. The command you type and only press enter key, it will move to page by page. Okay. There are some other commands also, but which are not very, uh, usually we will not use. Okay. But we will know that. We have to know. Okay. Um, I clear the screen. There are some color codes. You can change using those color code using color command. There is a command called color, COLOR, color. Using the color command, you can change the font color of the command prompt and background color of the command prompt also. Okay. Now for that, you have to know the color codes. Okay. Wait. I have the color codes now. Sorry. Color code is there. I will tell you. Like A, we have other codes also. Wait. Color code 0, 0 denotes black. Okay. 0 denotes black, 1 blue, 2 green, 3 aqua, aqua, AQUA. Okay. 3 aqua, 4 red, 0 black, 1 blue, 2 green, 3 aqua, 4 red, 5 purple, 5 purple, 6 yellow, 7 white, 7 white, 8 gray, 9 light blue, 9 light blue. After 9, A, letter A. A is light green. B is light aqua. The same sequence will be repeated with light. Okay. So 9 is 9 light blue, A light green, B light aqua, C light red, D, yes. Control C, Control C. You came out. Pressing enter key. By pressing enter key. So C light red, D light purple, E light yellow, F bright white, F bright white. I repeat, 0 black, 1 blue, 2 green, 3 aqua, 4 red, 5 purple, 6 yellow, 7 white, 8 gray, 9 light blue, A light green, B light aqua, C light red, D light purple, E light yellow, E light yellow. But C light red करके कुछ color नहीं है, but it is given like that. C light red it is given. Okay, C light red, D light purple, E light yellow, F bright white, bright white. Okay. Okay. So now single code, if you write, it will display the, sorry, it will change the font color. Okay. For example, color is a command. Color is a command. Okay. So when I type B, it changed to that particular shade may aqua. Okay. Now, if I want to change the background color, or if I want to get back the normal color, I will type only color. Okay. Now I came to default font color, which is white. Now, if I want to change the background, I can type B5, something like that. Error, color. Okay, the background color got changed. Okay, now if I want to again come back to the color, the default color, I will type only color command. This is one command which normally we will not use, but when we are taking the printout, color printout and all, you may use. Okay. I want to change the, now my prompt, the command prompt is like this, no? If I want to change my command prompt, I can type a prompt, okay, what I want to change, how I want to change my command prompt. For example, my command prompt, I wanted to change SIS colon. see my command prompt become like this. My command prompt become like this. Okay. Now being in this, I can type any command. Okay. But now I change in the command prompt. I want to get back the previous command prompt. Okay. I will type simply prompt. Okay. Now I came back to the previous command prompt. Okay, like this I can change the command prompt. Even only colon also, that is commonly used. Only colon also I can give as a command prompt. So only colon become my command prompt. Okay. Now being in this command prompt, I can type any command. Okay. If I want to go back, I can type prompt. Yes. Location is from which location? Now this SIS, no, this SIS, where it is, where you were already when you type SIS, you were in D my dir, no? So this path is changed to SIS. Okay, this path, this complete from where you typed prompt, from where being in which path, it will be taken in that path. Okay, so SIS is nothing but D within D my dir. Okay, okay, from where being in where you are typing the command. Okay, it will be changed to that. Okay. Now this next which we are going to see is very important, which is to create the batch file, batch file, but extension of the file is bat. Okay, but the file which we are going to create is batch file. Okay, extension of the batch file will be bat. Okay, what I am going to do, I am going to create a batch file. Okay, for example, example.bat, that is my batch file. I'm going to create a batch file, and what is the use of the batch file? More number of commands I can store within the batch file, and togetherly as a batch, I can execute it. I can execute the same file. Now what we are doing, in every command prompt, we are typing separate commands individually, and we are seeing the output of that in the next line. Okay, but now what we are going to do, you creating the batch file, we can store many commands, many DOS commands inside the batch file, and all those batch commands which are there inside a single batch file is going to be executed in a single shot. Okay, that means in by executing once, I will just execute only the batch file, all the commands will be executed one below another in whatever sequence you have given. Okay, so that is what I am going to do now. So how I will create, usually how I will create file copycon, no? So the same command I use to create the batch file also. Okay, so I am going to create a batch file using copycon. Okay, copycon. Copycon is a file. To create a file, I'm typing copycon. Example.bat is my, bat, batch file. Extension is bat. This is the file name which I have to create. See, when you create any name you can give, but the extension should be bat only for batch file. Remember. Okay. Where I am creating this batch file inside the my dir. Remember the path also. Okay. Inside the my dir, I am creating one batch file. Enter, if I enter, what the copycon will do? Copycon will ask to enter the commands, content of this file. Okay. Now content of this example.bat file is going to be commands. Okay. So now what are the commands? I am going to create md B file, batch file. Okay, batch file 1. Not file, batch folder. Batch folder 1. Okay, so these are the commands I'm going to write within the batch file. Okay, I have created one folder using MD. Okay, I'm creating another folder, batch folder 2. Okay, and then suppose I want to change the hidden attribute of B folder. I want to change the attribute of folder. Okay, for that already we saw to change the attribute of file. What command we used? The same command we will use to change the attribute of folder also, directory also. Okay, attribute. Okay, attribute. If I want to make the first folder as a hidden folder, I will type plus H, and then I have to, usually I will type file name. No, the place of file name I will type the folder name now. Okay, okay, now attrib plus H, B folder 1. So B folder 1 should be hidden folder. B folder 1 should be hidden folder. Okay, that is the third command. Fourth command, attrib plus R, B folder 2. Okay, that means I am making the folder 1, B folder 1 as a hidden folder. Okay, and B folder 2 as a read only folder. Okay, so this is what I did in the batch file. Okay, now usually after you typed the content of the copy con, how will you come out of this? You will type F6 or Control Z. Okay, now I came out. So it is showing that one file has been copied, that means created. Which file it is? Example.bat. Where I created example.bat, I created example.bat within my dir. Okay, now right now I am in my dir. I will see whether within the my dir there any file created in this name. Okay. Yes, along with other files, I have example.bat also. Okay. Please listen here. Example.bat, only this batch file I created. Okay. I did not execute this file till now. Okay. After I executed this file only, I will get the inner content. That means inner content kya hai? Inside the example.bat, I created these two folders. Okay. Actually, these folders should also be visible here, no? But it is not created till now because I did not execute this file. Example.bat I created, here I created, but I did not execute it. After I executed only, these two folders will be created and these folder attributes will be changed. All these will happen once after I executed the file. Okay. Students, please 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, students, you asked anything? No. Mm. After clicking Control Z, no, you will come out of the example.bat. That means example.bat will be created. Okay. So here it got created. After created, you should see that whether the example.bat has been created inside my DIR or not. Okay. For that, what you will do? Right now, you are in my DIR. You will type DIR. So inner content of the my DIR will be shown here. So inside the my DIR, now I will be able to see example.bat. That means this is saying that this file has been created successfully. Only created, not executed. Why I'm saying not executed? Because if it would have been executed, then I should be able to see this and all, this folder and all. B folder 1, B folder 2 must have shown, must be visible here, right? Okay. So this I am typing only to show this example.bat has created. Okay. This is clear now? Okay. Now how I will execute this? To execute, simply I have to type only the file name with extension. Okay, I have to type only file name. What is the file name? I no need to use any command here. Remember this. ये दरवाजा वो बंद करो, ये ऐसे खोल के रखो. Okay. Now I have to execute. What is my file name? Example.bat. And the prompt to execute this batch file, I will type only the file name. Okay. I press enter. After I pressed enter, it is showing, see, all the content, all the commands, whatever I typed. Whatever commands I typed, everything executed. See, this file, so this folder, and then next folder, and then changing the attribute, and then next changing the attribute, everything is executed. Okay. But now I have to confirm whether all these 4 commands are executed and it is reflected in the output or not. Okay. So now to see B folder 1 and B folder 2 have created or not, you know that I will type just only dir, because I'm there in my dir. No, inside my dir only I created example.bat and I executed that being in the same my dir only. Okay. Now you see, I can see B folder 2. Why B folder 1 is not visible? Because all the statements are executed. No. Huh? Why B folder 1 is not visible? Any one of you?
Because it is hidden.
I have hidden that. Okay. So that it is. So here itself we can what? See that we can ensure that B folder 1 is a hidden folder. Okay. So we have hidden that. B folder 2 is visible now. Okay. But now we want to release the properties. Already we saw that how to release the uh, if we change the properties, how we can reset the properties. Okay. So attribute to make that as a, to make the first file. Now the B folder, sorry, not file, B folder 1 is a hidden folder now. Okay. I want to make that as a normal folder, visible folder. Okay. So I will type -h and the file name or folder name. Here it is folder, no. So I will type folder 1. Okay. Attrib -h b folder 1. I enter. Okay. What it did, what happened, I don't know. So I have to confirm by typing dir whether the hidden folder is now visible or not. Okay. I press enter. Now B folder 1 and B folder 2 both are visible. So I reset the hidden property. Now this folder is visible. Okay. The same way I have to release the read-only file also. But before that, I have to confirm whether B folder 2 got changed as the read-only folder or not. Okay. Yeah, give the old one. Okay. So I am trying to delete. No, del I can't use. Why? I want to delete the file, then only I can use del. I created folder, no. So I have to use rd d folder. Sorry, not d folder. B folder. B folder. B folder. 2. Okay, I am trying to remove the B folder. I should not be able to remove. Why? Because I changed this folder as a read-only folder. So I can only read the content of the folder. I don't have right to delete the folder. Okay. So now by trying to delete the folder, I will confirm that whether this B folder 2 attribute we changed, that is working or not. I am going to confirm. If I delete, if it is not able to delete the B folder attribute, read only property, what I executed inside the batch file is executed properly. Okay. If I will be able to delete, then this is not executed properly. Okay. Now what I'm trying to delete the folder. It is showing that access is denied because this folder is a read-only folder now. I made this folder as a read-only folder. So I should not able to delete this. Of course, I didn't. Okay. So now next, I confirmed that yes, that property also working. Okay. Property also working. Yes. No, one second, 1 second. After you executed batch file, no, properly all these 4 lines came. Check it that. This 4 lines, check properly. If this 4 lines came, then it is executed successfully there itself. But to show you, I am confirming to do all this. Okay. If any of this is not coming, then it is not, the respective command is not executed. Are you getting all this 4? Then you should not be able to delete. Definitely you should not be able. That means you will not be able to delete. This you get, surely. Access is denied. Check, are you getting or not? When you try to delete the folder. See, don't try to delete the B folder 1. Okay. Because B folder 1 we made as a hidden folder and then we release that property, reset the property. B folder 2 only we made as a read only this read only the property we applied, attribute we applied in B folder 2. So you have to try to delete the B folder 2 only. Then that case you should get access is denied. Okay, so if I should That is what some mistake you might have done. That's okay. So if those 4 lines, no, after you executed the batch file, after you executed the executed here, you are executing the batch file, and then for each command the line should come, the respective command executed line should come. Okay, then it is executed successfully. If not, no. Okay, so now what I did, I tried to delete the folder, okay, read only folder, but I'm not able to delete. So now I will change the property minus or the folder name. Okay, B folder 2. Now I changed the property. Now the B folder 2 is not read only file. I revoke the property. Okay, I set the property in batch file, no, that I revoke it. Okay, so attrib minus or B folder 2 will revoke the read only property of the given folder. Now B folder 2 is not read only folder. Okay, not a read only folder. Now I am trying to delete rd B folder 2. I should be able to delete. I should delete. Yes, now it is not showing anything. That means this is deleted. That I can confirm by typing dir also. B folder 2 is not there. See, it got deleted. Okay. Okay. Now all these command you have to execute one by one. Okay, starting from here. Yes, Paisali. What error? Which command? File is getting deleted. Uh, you do one thing because already you changed the property, one folder ka property. Okay. So one folder property got changed, another folder property did not get changed. No. Ken folder ka property is not changed, right? It was not a read-only file, na, previously. See, if you have any confusion, no, what you can do, you can delete both the whatever folder, this folder, no, you do go to dir, go to dir, delete example.bat, delete example.bat. Try, or otherwise the inner directories first you have to delete. B folder 1, B folder 2, whatever is visible now to you, that you delete, and then you delete example.bat and type the example.bat again with these 4 commands. Okay, but before typing, you have to delete everything, clear everything. This B folder 1, B folder 2, and all you delete. No folder you delete, you know how to delete RMD, RD. Okay, using that you delete, and using del command you delete example.bat also. Okay, because why I'm saying this, 2 times you executed this file, no, 2 times. So maybe first time some changes would have happened. Again, next time when you executed, some other changes would have happened. So you may get confusion. Okay, so you delete example.bat and B folder 1 and B folder 2, whatever is there. Okay, delete and then you create it again. When you create, you do one thing, don't give same name. Don't give same name. Now you created in B folder 1, B folder 2, you create only folder 1, folder 2. Okay. And example.bat, if you created already, you create the example1.bat. Change the name of the file and folders. Second time when you create. Then you see. Definitely it will work because we are in admin also, no, now admin mode. Being as administrator only, we are executing all this. So it should work. You do and see. If not coming, then let me know. Students to others, can I scroll down? Should I scroll down? Students, are you all typing this page?
Done, ma'am.
Can I go down?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody created the batch file? Yes or no?
Yes,
Everybody
yes.
created batch file? Okay. So everybody confirm you got no? Actually, you got or you did not? Okay, fine. So my DAR. Why are you typing my DAR? because you want to see whether example.bat is created or not. Okay, after created batch file, this is the first step you have to do. Are you all listening, students? After created batch file, before executing batch file, you have to type, you have to go to mydir and see what is the content inside the mydir. Okay, or whatever folder you created. You should able to see example.bat. That means the batch file, whatever batch file you created, that you should able to see. That should be shown here. Next, you are executing the batch file here. Students, am I going fast? So example.bat you have to execute. Okay. Now when you execute, you have to get all these 4 lines. Okay, to ensure successful execution. Okay. And after you got this 4 lines, this will come automatically. Okay, after you executed. Then you have to type dir. Now again you want to see the inner content of my dir. Inner content of my dir. Okay. So to see the inner content of my dir, you're typing again dir. Now you will be able to along with example.bat. Example.bat is there and B folder 2 is also there. How B folder 2 came? Because you executed the file. Okay, you executed the batch file. Where you executed the batch file? Here. You executed the batch file. That is why this has created. This folder has created. Okay. What about B folder 1? It is hidden folder, no? So I have to release that property. So that I'm doing here attrib -h B folder 1. Okay. After I release the hidden property, I should see that now the folder is visible or not. To see that, I will type dir. Okay. I will type dir. Now I will see batch 1 and also batch 2. Okay. Because I released the this hidden property of B folder 1. So I should be able to see now this. Yes, I'm seeing B folder 1. What about B folder 2? B folder 2 I changed as a read-only file. I am just trying to delete that folder. I should not be able to delete because I made that as a read-only folder. I should not be able to delete because I changed this folder as a read-only folder. Read-only folder cannot be deleted. Read-only folder or read-only file cannot be deleted. Okay. But I'm trying to delete. Okay. I am just showing that, yes, I cannot delete. I couldn't delete. I couldn't delete this file folder. So if I want to delete, what I have to do? I have to change the read-only property. I have to change the read-only property. So I changed the read-only property of B folder 2 here. I changed. Okay. After I changed the read-only this property of B folder 2, now I should be able to delete the file. So I'm trying to delete, it got deleted. How I know whether it got deleted or not? By typing the dir command. By typing dir command, I'm seeing that now B folder 2 is not there. Only B folder 1 is there. Example.bat is there. Remember. Okay. Okay. Now next command. Till this everybody executed or doing it? Students, are you all doing? Done. Everybody? 6? Ma'am asked me, I said till 6 o'clock I have. So that she scheduled 6:50. But mentoring session, what ma'am will call one by one just to not 5 minutes also she can't spend. Okay. So just to 1 or 2 questions she will ask. That's it. It will not be hectic for you. Mm. She said to me because she asked if she wanted to schedule the mentoring session. So I said 6 o'clock. Only I will finish. Now you will next command is mode command. Using mode command, you can resize the window size. No, this command prompt DOS window size that you can resize. By default, it will be open in 100 size. Okay, pixel it is. So mode 550. I'm reducing it. Mode. Now you see my screen. The size of the screen got automatically reduced. Okay. I just want to go back to the same size. Now it came to same size. Okay. I just clear everything. Okay. So this command, don't I just deleted, clear the screen. You type and see just mode 50 or mode 25. Mode 25 will reduce little further more the window size. Okay. Execute now itself mode. Yes, yes. What you said? 25 it work now. Why odd number it won't work? Odd number. Percentage. Yes, yes. Okay, students, we have another command called FC, which is file compare. Okay, it will just compare the content of two files. Compare means what? If you want to compare, you can to compare. It will display the content of two files on the command prompt. Okay, for that we will use the two files we have or what? Okay, we will create file first. Okay, I'm creating two files. Copy con file 1.txt. Some content you can type. Okay, and then Control Z, and then another file. Copy con file 2. Okay, and okay, some content and then Control Z. I will come out. Now file 1, file 2 I created. I am going to type FC, which is file compare. File name 1 and file name 2. I can type directly file name because I have created file 1, file 2 within the my DAR. Okay. Right now I am in my dir, so I can type only the relative path. I no need to type the absolute path. Okay. So file 1.txt space file2.txt. File2.txt. Okay. If I enter, it is showing, you see. Okay, capital letter में type किया है क्या? Oh God. So fc file1.txt capital file2 dot okay, only file2 extension did not write. Okay, I have created, when I created first name as file1.txt, second file as file2. Okay, so comparing files file1.txt and file2, the content will be displayed like this: file1.txt, this is the content; file2.txt, this is the content. Okay, so this alignment and formatting and all, automatically it is coming, because it will give the data, it will give the information or inner content of two files to compare. You will be able to compare in that way. Clearly it will display. Okay, this is file compare. Even I can merge the content of two files. I can merge the content of two files. Students, one thing I want to say, now in this batch only the batch one students are there, no? Batch students are not there, because I scheduled only in that particular team only, batch one team and batch two practical team. So there is no chance, no, batch one students are joining in batch two students joining in batch one. I just want to confirm. Link if you share in outside, they will be. But are you doing that, students? No. Because what will happen, no? When I calculate the defaulters, then confusion will happen, because your name will come in batch one also, batch two also. If anybody, if you attended, then when I download the attendance list, batch two batch ka this no attendance I will merge, then one person name will come in two places. Okay, because that defaulters no automatically it will be calculated. Okay, we set the formula like that, then the formula will not work if the duplication is there. Okay, so don't do that. If you do, you have to inform to me. Okay, batch two students attending batch one practical, or batch one students attending batch two practical should be informed to the teachers. Okay, because they have to do accordingly timetable. This attendance may they have to make change manually. That should be done. So in my OS practical, don't do that. Okay, if really you want to do, that means it should not be like one practical you will not attend, you will join in another practical batch. That though I will not allow. Okay, so if you are batch one, you should attend your practical in batch one along with batch one only. If you are belonging to batch two, you have to attend your practical along with batch two only. Okay, this is because to avoid the confusion in the attendance list. You should understand. Okay, okay. So this I thought of saying so many days, I am forgetting. Okay, so now break. Okay, break you can take already 5:15. Rama. Oh, 10 minutes break. Or students, just two more commands. Let me complete and then you can leave. Okay. Okay. Quickly I will complete. You can leave. Then half an hour you will get to a break. Okay. Now I want to merge the content of two files. Merge the content of two files and put it in one file. Okay. This already we have done. Already we have done this. We merged the content of two files and put it in one file. That content, the merged file content we saw in one file. Okay. Anybody remember what command we used to merge the two file content? Yes, plus we used, copy command with plus. Okay, plus concatenation operator. So copy, capital, copy, file name one. File name one is file1.txt. Okay, plus file name two is file, capital, file two. Okay, this command we used. Okay, now these two file content are merged, but the merged content will be there in file1.txt. File 2 content may no change will be there. Content will be as it is. But file1.txt will have the content of file1.txt and also file2.txt. File 2. Okay. That I can confirm now by typing type command. Using type command, you can display the inner content of the file in the command prompt. Text file. See, both the file contents are merged, concatenated. Now I will see type file 2. There will not be no change. Though there will not be any change. Only in file 2 may I typed only my dear students, only that is there, nothing else. But in file 1 I typed welcome to SIS. That and the second file content both are merged. Okay. And I can even display the title for this command prompt. Now look at the command prompt. What is the title? Administrator command prompt. Okay, this is a title, no? Title for the command. I want to change the title for the command by using title command. Command name is title. Okay. So I want to change title as FIBSC IT. Okay. Batch 2021-22. If I press, now you see FIBSC IT batch 2021-22 became my title of the command prompt. Okay. I want to remove the title. I will type only title to get back to the previous position. Once again. It is not changing. During last practical, it got changed. Students, you try and see. You type title like this. Then remove this title. You type only title and tell me whether it is removed or not. Title. Not getting removed. Okay, you check and tell me. It is getting removed. So starting from where you all should type all this, no? Create two files, okay? And then compare two files by typing this command. Okay, you should get this output. And with respect to whatever content you typed, okay? That should be visible here. And then you you have to type the command to merge the content of two files and put the merged content in one file. That is this command. And after typed this, you will be able to see the output like this. Whatever content you typed in both the file, no, that should be merged and displayed in the first file. First file. First, you have to display and see first file. Okay, by typing this command. And then by typing type command, you will type the next file name that should have only the previous content. No Ria. Okay. And then you type title, this command. You should get this title here. But to revert that, I'm typing title. It's not getting reverted. Let me see. Okay, I will check and tell you if it is not. For you also. But I remember during last practical, it was working. But I remember one of the students said, ma'am, my title is not getting changed. Okay. So now my title is not getting changed. So you also check after you type the title what you said to know that should be removed. This should be removed automatically. That is happening or not, you see. After typed all the commands, please don't forget to take the snapshot and add it in the Word file. Okay. Even if you press F7, no, if you press F7, whatever students, I pressed F7 key, function key. I will be able to see in a separate window whatever commands in this session. That means before closing this window. After I started the window, open the window till closing, whatever commands I type, that will be visible. That will be visible. But once I closed this window, no, I'm opening and then I'm pressing F7. That time, this all the command will not be there. Once you close the window, all the commands will be deleted. But till closing, the session will be saved. So whatever attrib I typed, RD I typed, DIR type, mode I typed, and all these are the commands which I typed. Okay. By pressing F7, just note. Yours is changed, no? That means it reverted, no? It went back to the previous title, right? But mera nahi ho raha, pata nahi. We will see the title, no? Sometimes it is happening, sometimes it's not happening. Let me check. I will check and tell you why that is happening. Okay. That's all today's session. You all can leave. See, but before leaving, take the snapshot and save it in the Word file. Okay. Note down this F7 also. Yes. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, students. After completing, you can leave. You just press enter, that window will go, vanish.
Ma'am, you will teach title again, no?
Title?
You will teach it again in next practical.
No. Title teach करने के लिए कुछ नहीं. You just type and see. It is working.
No, ma'am, it's not working.
So the title is not coming here after you typed.
Yes, ma'am.
Or it is coming here like me, it is not going back. That means you could this.
It's
Or the
similar to
title
you.
itself. Okay, it is same as me.
Yes, ma'am.
That is okay. But title is working. After you set the title got display. Okay. So this also, after you display the title also, you take the screenshot. Okay. But during next time, I will tell you why. I will not again type and show. Okay. I will tell you why sometimes it is happening, sometimes it's not happening. Because I don't know, I have to refer. Okay. I will refer and tell you why sometimes whatever title I set to know, I will be able to remove that by typing title command. Sometimes I couldn't. Okay. Only that I will check and tell you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, students, after completing, you all can leave.